You are now about to witness
Knicks Real Talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual facts. It's your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style this? Aiming at your mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. On the rip though, I side really cryptic, we locked them from the get-go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KRT strip club leading up to tip off. We flew by confidence, put your Nick content in beast mode like our charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Prior to Knicks going to the wire, hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, so we apply thoughts from the third eye. You heard why? It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. So picture the photo of your bros to the lens of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue sky. In the Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the madness with the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms of passion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Knicks kid assassin.
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
Yes, sir. What's good, everybody? Knicks Real Talk in the building, a pregame show. New season, new vibe, no reason for you to subscribe the whole nine. It's regular season, ladies. We about to get it popping up in here. We amp like crazy. You know I am. I know. I hope we all are. Salute to my brother, Shaw Power. Salute to the chat. Shaw Power, my man, what's popping, bro?
It is New York Knicks 2025-2026 season. Let's get it. You know what I mean? We got a lot to talk about tonight. It is part of the new season, and it is just the first game. So let's get into it, Divine. Let's talk about it. Let's get it.
Yo, salute to the chat. Can't say enough. Crims Dad, good to see you, my man. I see you eyeball for sure. Crims is in the building. Good to see you, Crims. Big task at hand. Peace to the God Allah wide. What's good? What's good? Fabian. Salute, my man. Big task. What's good? Rock Dude 1973. Chop Power is finally here. The numbers don't lie. We applied off from the third eye. We multiply because these numbers count now, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down. John McDonald, what's good, is in the building. Nick Yak is in the building. Real talk, man. Listen, man, it's good to be in the building with everybody. I'm excited, man. It's our time of the year. It's Knicks season, ladies and gentlemen. It's when it all counts, man. We got big dreams and aspirations in New York City this year. We got a team we feel can go deep this year, so I know we're excited about that. New everything. I'm ready to get to a new coach, new team. We get into all that later on. We'll break down the game analysis, get into the starting lineup, injury reports, the whole shebang. We're going to get into it all. But first and foremost, Child Power, man, how you feeling? What's good, my brother?
New season, man. New time to get the stats ready. Everybody pay attention to stuff like that. Next Real Talk, we here, baby. We ready. We're going to get it started for y'all. We're going to let you know what the stats. We're going to do all this stuff that Devon just mentioned and some. So let's get it ready, Devon. I'm happy. I'm amped. You already know. We already talked about it. Let's go.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, man. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers in the building tonight. MSG, first game of the season, man. Really let you know how it's going to come already, man. You got two of the top teams in the East going at this year. And last night in the NBA, man, you talking about two dynamic duels, double overtime with the the Houston Rockets and the OKC Thunder going again to try to quest for their championship again. But that was a double overtime thriller. You know, you had Warriors and the Lakers, so it's all good. Now you got the Knicks and Cavaliers tonight. I'm really super excited about this thing, man. We got a lot of big aspirations for this team. We got a nice, like Shaw Power say, ladies and gentlemen, we got an AMG 500 with in the building. That team is loaded, and I ain't taking nothing less. So they got to come here tonight, show me how they want it. I know we got some injuries. We'll talk about that later. But think about what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Last year, the season was over. We lost to the Indiana Pacers. 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. Went into the summer, fired the head coach Tom Thibodeau, brought in a new coach Mike Brown, brought in some bench help, drafted Muhammad Dewara. So we just did some good things, man. Brought in Jordan Clarkson, Yabusele. So all this good stuff, man. And we brought Shaman back, all these things, man. So I'm really to see how this team really lives up to its expectation compared to where they were last year. I think this is a better team when they fully loaded, obviously. So I'm really looking for this team to go deep in the playoffs, get to the finals. Anything can happen. And like I said, anything can happen that could derail the season. But if everything just stay the course, I think this team is stacked from 1 to 10. I think they got some good bench players. So I do believe when all said and done, if everything to go the way I think it's going, I could see these Knicks right there in the Eastern Conference. In a final for the first time in a long time since '99 or whatever. So I'm really got my eye on the coach this year. Mike Brown, he's the one I'm really keen on because I know what the players can do. Like I always say, I know what the players going to give us, but I want to see how this man going to coach his team and see if he's going to get them to buy into his system and see if he's going to take it to where we need to go. Shot Powers.
That is the ideals. What you want to say, because buying into this new system of offense, kind of first, defense, right there with it is going to be something to watch. And we starting out right now. Tonight. We'll get to all the particulars, but not fresh, not everybody on board. And this is going to be a good game to watch. You know what I mean? Because these are the two teams, and those 6 teams that FanDuel and all those betting pages and all that stuff have in winning the title this year. Is, if I'm not mistaken, there's 4 West Coast teams and 2 East Coast teams, and the 2 East Coast teams is the New York Knicks and Cleveland Cavaliers. So this is a perfect matchup right now. The first game out the box, they're not so healthy, we're not so healthy. Let's get it. I'm amped, I'm ready. Let's get it. I think this tonight should be a good coaching night for Mike Brown. You know what I mean? Being a little depleted and see how he can maneuver these guys to get us a win.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? It's the first game of the season. They still, to me, they're not even going to be where they need to be to play the 15 game of the season. The most important thing is that it's Knicks basketball, ladies and gentlemen. We coming from a fan perspective, it's just good to see the regular season start. Like I said, no matter what, we got high expectations for this team, and rightfully so. If you're a fan, you pick what you think your team's going to do. We do it every year. And as a fan, I believe that this team is that good. They got things they didn't have last year. They got things they already know how to do coming out the gate this year. They stronger than they were coming out the gate this year because they had injuries last year to some of our key players who made a difference in that team, whether it was Mitchell Robinson, whether it was Landry Shaman or President Achua. But now this year, other than Josh Hart missing short a couple of games, maybe here or there, and Mitchell Robinson, we don't have an injury that's lingering over months. So this team coming in the gate, to me, more stronger than last year, better bench scoring, continuity with the starting lineup because they didn't play together a whole year. So it's just a lot of things that's happening in our favor that just wasn't there last year. And I still think they did good last year, and I think they're going to even do better this year. The East got better, but we got better too. So I'm really excited about it, man. And let's go see what's going to happen. It don't mean nothing until they throw the ball up and everybody go mano, iron sharpens iron, the whole shebang. But you know what? So far since this thing had took place, since Leon Rose took over this thing, every year we took a step in the right direction from day one to this now. First round, second round, third round, hopefully the fourth round. But that's why I always feel good about this team. Why I'm always staying motivated and positive about it, because every year, even under Tom Thibodeau, this team got better. You know what I mean? They went further. They gained some culture, all that good stuff. So I don't see it no different tonight. We got 2 guys that's all NBA on that team. We got some good ancillary players, like you say, and complimentary players there. We got a bench that's a little better with Jordan Clarkson and Yavaseli. I think they're going to help us out, help Deuce McBride take the pressure off of Deuce in that backup role. And we just got some young guys there that look like if they find their footing, they might be able to have an impact with somebody go down. So all around, it's really all about Mike Brown and the way these guys are going to get into their system, how they implement their system. Because other than that, I think they're good to go.
Yes, just the way they can move the pace now. The pace is going to be something that I'm going to watch. You know what I mean? That's something I'm really going to be hard on, because that's what they're talking about. They're talking about pace. They're talking about moving the basketball, shooting over 43 pointers a game, getting to opening shots, the extra pass, the hockey's assist, and all these things like that. And I want to see that. I want to see that tonight. I want to see that whoever gets out on the floor, because tonight is the night. You know what I mean? The first game of the season. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping for a win. You know what I mean? And I think that the team is ready to get out there and perform. Even with guys, we know as a Knicks fan, I know that this is a deep team. This is not the team that we had last year. We have a lot of guys that are more complimentary this year than last year, and I believe we're a little more steadfast. Even if we wanted to use some guys from the G League right now, we're a little bit more steadfast to handle some of this, little nicks and bings and stuff like that prior to last year. So I'm all down. I'm ready. 17, 14-3, 17-man roster. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yo, salute to the chat, man. Y'all in the building. Appreciate y'all coming in here. So Nick Yak, Fabian, Jermaine was good. Jermaine Reuter was popping. Walter Blackmore, man. DeVale was good. Sherman was good. John McDonald, G Money, everybody. Salute to the chat, man. Thank y'all for coming in on this opening night in Madison Square Garden in the Mecca. Knicks, Cleveland Cavaliers. Possible, how I say, a prelude to the Eastern Conference Finals if everything would stand in there, go in the order we think it would. Cleveland need to show improve because they got knocked out last year. So, we want to go further too. So you couldn't, two teams going at it, you couldn't get a better opening night for a Knick game for sure. These guys gave it to us last year, 4 games in a row. They beat us every game last year. We didn't get to play them in the playoffs, but we did go deeper than them. They did get knocked out. So, now these guys and us, we both have high expectations. We know, and they rightfully so. And every day should have high expectations. Our Knicks players believe they fell short, and we should believe they fell short. So you couldn't get a better two teams going at it tonight, man. The city gonna be lit, the Garden gonna be lit, we gonna be lit. I think everybody should be feeling good about this right here, man. Because we got to get that giant taste out of our mouth from last week. So we got to get that giant taste out of our mouth. So let's hope the Knicks will give us a win tonight, man. On a funny note, man. But listen, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward. This is my time of year. October, I lock in. My wife know for October to April or to June, you know where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's Knicks season, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm expecting the cat to go ahead and get it. I'll be shocked how we get into the end reports and everything for in a few minutes. But not knowing that, let's just see who on this team this year, man. Let's look at some of the players we got right quick and see who on this team for the New York Knicks this year, man. Because we got some good ones here, man. Get it. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we got a pretty good one. We're going to do this year and all that good stuff. We got that starting five, the fly starter from last year, Jalen Brunson, obviously. The captain, he going to pop. He's going to be a pop in 2 All-Stars last year. Cal Shaw Power. Having to look for a big year out of that man right here. Nobi do good defense player, 3-ball shooter. Hopefully this man right here can help me looking for some things out of him as well. Obviously my second year, just my thought, do some pride before we have another year, have a bounce back year from last year. Job on night. He does everything. Do it. Gordon, the new man, doing clocks in the building, his going prowess. Had a good year last year, 11 games with Philly. He's going to help us out this year. After the second year, early, see what he's going to do for us this year. I'm looking for Hot to get it popping. Situational guys, man. I know they get some burn, blow out some things of that nature. And Maggie Champ, we brought her back. Good defense there, good 3-point shooter. Tyler Cole, hopefully have a second year in his rookie year. The two to get a chance. That age and that children. And last but not least, man, this young man right here. I'm excited about this man right here, Shot Power. My man Muhammad Aurora. Let's see if we can get it popping, man. But that's our start, our whole team this year. You guys look like they're ready to get a popping, Shot Powers, man. We got a 14 deep team with a open roster by a bunch of two-way players. But them guys, I think they can hold it down this year, Shot Powers. Everything work out according to plan. I think that team and that coach right there can make us feel good about the Knicks this year.
I'm ready, Devon. I think the guys that you showed should be able to step up. I think we're going to see where Dewar is quick. We're going to see where Hakapurdy is quick. We're going to see what Pacone Dadier is quick. So right now with what is estimated to be out tonight, we're going to see some of these guys quick. So let's see what happens. I'm ready for all of this stuff. And one thing I want to say is I heard Mike. I don't know if it was Mike Brown or it was someone who took a note from Mike Brown, and they had said that he is looking to play players this year. He's not worried about the wins. He's worried about getting into the playoffs. So with that being said, even if he, I believe with the team that we got, the way we can maneuver these plays and stuff like that, we should be able to get about 55, 57, 59, 62. The numbers could be really something that we haven't seen in a long time for the New York Knicks team, in my opinion. But let's see what happens. Tonight starts everything, you know what I mean? And let's see how Mike Brown puts us on the floor, put those guys on the floor, and see how he makes the team run and push pace.
Yeah, real talk, man. It's gonna be fun. Different style, different tempo, different contrast. He likes to get up and down the court. He likes to hit that open three a lot. They're gonna shoot a lot of them. At least 40 or more a game, it seems like so far. In the preseason. So this is going to be a different type of team. It's going to be a different coach team. It's going to be a different philosophy, styles. I know these guys still trying to adapt and still have. I know they haven't got the gist of everything that they do that he wants them to do, but he'll get it as time go on. But once they do get it, I think they're going to be pretty fun to watch. I mean, we were throwing up 132 in the TIPOFF system at some games last year. So you can imagine in a Mike Brown system with a better bench. Let's see how it goes. It can go the other way as well, but I don't foresee that. I think when you got Jalen Brunson, Big Cat, Anunoby, Michelle Bridges, and Josh Hart, it don't, to me, matter so much. It matters who coach the team, but, a lot of the onus going to be on them doing what they got to do. He giving the plays just like Tibbs giving the plays, but they got to execute the game plan that the coach throw out there. So to me, no matter what Mike Brown run, Jalen Brunson, Cat, and all them guys got to execute what he put out there. And if they don't execute what he put out there, then that means the system either not working for them, they didn't do their job that night. So it's going to be some peaks and valleys. I think it's going to be more peaks than valleys, but I think Mike Brown been coaching a while. He know how to get down. So let's see what he's going to do with this team, man. I'm excited about this thing, man. Real tough because this is a different coach. We had one coach for the last 5 years. You know what I mean? And now it's a different coach, new system. Expectations out the roof. Let's see what they're going to do with it, man. I'm excited, man. I believe in these boys. I think once they get that system down, and then hopefully, if my boy Mitch could play a little more games than not, then we still got a good chance to get it popping, man. So I'm really happy with that, man. Everything. Queen Darlene, what's good? Good to see you. Hector, what's good? Darren, what's good, my man? Salute to y'all guys. Travel Vibe, my brother, what's popping? Salute to the chat, man. Everybody, we in here, man. For real. Cam from the kickback. Cam, what's good, my man? And everybody else, man. Listen, said, man, make sure y'all hit that button.
Like and subscribe for your man and them. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your man and them. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk.
Yes, indeed. Y'all hit that button for your brothers, man. We in here. Shaw Power Divine, the chat. Knicks in Cleveland at the World Most Famous Arena tonight, man. It's game day, man. You know how we do it. We're there in there. We in here, man. So let's go, man. I'm excited for this thing. Shaw Powers. I'm looking for the Knicks to come out there tonight with a lot of energy. First game of the season. I'm looking for them to come out there and just get ready to do the thing, man. It's going to be definitely electrifying in the building. The energy going to be in there. The buzz is in there. And we in here. So let's go get it, man. What you feeling like right now heading into the game day, man?
This guy right here, he did a new move. He did was that the bow and arrow or something like that? That's what I want to see tonight. That's what I want to see today. What is the bow and arrow? Whatever that, right? Okay, whatever that is, whatever that is, I want to see that tonight. That's what I want to see tonight. So I think we should get out there tonight and Joe, get out there and play basketball with who you have on the court. You know what I mean? And they've been playing pretty well in the preseason. Last couple of games were a little, more regularish games than more. So let's see if they can carry that over. I think if they continue to run this plan and run this way of playing basketball, and OG, Mikel, JB, those guys just right there, that's what 70 points right there. You know what I mean? If it's about 70 points right there. So if we can get those guys included and have the everyone else to contribute, yeah, we're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? We're gonna be fine. If that's what I want to see tonight. That's what I want to see tonight. So I'm with, and I'm gonna see Mikel. Mikel looks different. Maybe Mikel didn't like the way Thibodeau ran his offense. No, he was one of the more vocal people about that last year, talking about Tibbs didn't run. He didn't know what he had to do and stuff like that. So it looks like he know what he has to do this year. And if he turns out this year, JB turns out this year. I mean, we got some guys that can really set some standards this year. You talking about anyway? I'm not gonna overshoot nothing like night. Tonight is the night to get on the court, and that's what I want to see tonight.
Yeah, real talk, man. Let me real quick. It's always important. Let me shout out to my man. CT. The streets is buzzing. It's always buzzing. The streets is buzzing. New York City. That's my brother. CT right there, man. That brother. Me and him go back. Me and him did some things together, some good things. The real buzz and all that good stuff. But just another humble, good man is in this universe, putting it down every day. The streets are buzzing. New York City, across from the land, down under, across the universe. CT, my brother, much love. Appreciate you, man. Hope you enjoy the next season on Real Talk, CT. Thank you for coming in, my man, for sure. Queen Latoria was popping. Latoria B is in the building. Salute Latoria. But yeah, man, it's going down, ladies and gentlemen. It's Knicks, it's Cleveland. It just don't get no better than that. It's game day. I'm excited, like I said, man. This is where it all starts now. These things matter to me. One game at a time. It's going to be some highs and lows, some wins, some losses. We ain't going undefeated. We're not going 82-0, but I expect us to go out there and do the damn thing this year. We just got to hope everything go according and not too many negative things happen in the Knicks universe with the team and all that good stuff. They can stay relatively healthy. Players can find a way to get a groove in this Mike Brown system. Then we got some high expectations. If not, it can go the other way. You know what I mean? You know me, man. If you bring your A game, you win. You don't bring your A game, you get your butt whipped. Most likely you get your butt whipped unless the other team don't bring their A game. So we're going to have nights. We get a chance to do that for 82 games. One night you better bring it, and if you don't bring it, you lose the game. So, while we lose the game, who knows? We're going to see. I don't think we're going to lose a lot of them this year. I really think these guys is locked in. We got a good team. I'm excited about this bench, Shop Howard. I'm just excited about Clarkson alone. Clarkson doing things that Campaign couldn't do, Achua couldn't do, Dylan Wright couldn't do. We got a dude on that bench who can do things that nobody pretty much on a consistent basis last year could help the Knicks out last year, except for Deuce Brown, 9 points a game. Shot close to 37% from downtown and things that nature. Obviously, he missed some games with the growing and hamstring, things like that. But now we got somebody like Jordan Clarkson who can help him out now. You know what I mean? Averaged 16 a game last year in Utah, and all that stuff, man. He had a pretty decent career. I'm looking for him to come in there and be a spark plug. When we need a bucket, he can get it for us. He just not only, we had a lot of shooters on the team last year who relied on 3-point shooting to get them points last year in that bench. But this guy here don't have to rely on a 3-point shot. He can score the ball, actually, not shoot, but he can score it. So I think that's going to help us out in that second unit when we get in certain situations where somebody might need to bail us out with a bucket, or we got a one-on-one matchup that if he can exploit because the lane is open, whatever the case may be. But I think having him and Yabusele, if Yabusele can crack what he did last year, ladies and gentlemen, with the Philadelphia 76ers, and don't get me wrong, when opportunity knocks and the door open, you walk through it. Yabusele had an opportunity last year. He knocked on the door because Paul George and all them guys and all them guys went down to injury. The door opened for Yabusele. What did he do? Had the best year of his career because he played 70-something games, 11 points a game, shot down at 40 from downtown. So he earned himself $5 million. We didn't have that last year on his bench. Think about it. We didn't even have a Yabusele doing them numbers last year. No big man had 11 points a game last year on that Knicks bench. Nobody like Clarkson on that Knicks bench last year scored over 16 points a game or 16 points a game. So to me alone, we just upgraded that scoring in that bench. His 11 and his 16, that's 27. Let's say the two people that he was dealing with in the position, President Chua only scored like 3 to 6 points a game. And who was his backup shooting for other than
Payne?
Yeah. 6 points a game. So between them two, you got 6 points, 12 points a game. Between these two, if they were to do their numbers per 36, they got 27 points a game. That's alone amazing. You know what I mean? So when they add that with Deuce's 9 points a game, now you might add Josh Hart's 14 or 13 a game. It might not be that because he's on the bench now, but still, if you see that you got Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, Just Yabusele and Clarkson alone, maybe Hakapurdy, whoever, that's a pretty good bench because they outperformed way better than our bench last year. That's why my expectations is like this, because I think this team is better than last year. We have to see when they put the ball on the floor, But if the numbers don't lie, which they normally don't, I think we got a good team. I'm ready to get it popping for sure.
I'm waiting to see, and I, jokingly, I was always saying about the guys off the bench if they score 8 points apiece. I mean, 8 points apiece, 8 points apiece puts us at 40 points off the bench every night. And who on the bench that you can't say can't get 8 points? And I mean, all right, if you want to throw in Hockey Purdy in there, all right, if you don't want to say he get 8 points, but I think he gets 6, 7 rebounds, 5, 6 rebounds, I think he can get that. I think he can get that. Maybe 2, 3 points. He's good for a dunk. I think Clausen can get 8 points. I think Hart can get 8 points. I think Deuce can get 8 points. I think Yabusele can get 8 points. So let's get it.
Yeah. That's a fact, man. I'm happy about it, man. I really am. Like I said, it can go the other way too. It can also go where we don't perform at a certain area. It's hard to see with the character of the team, but like I said, nothing's perfect. But our defense got to be on point this year. We got to play a committee style type of defense. I mean, we got some guys out there who can defend the ball, but it's still all about the committee. So I'm hoping that these guys collectively buy in and go out there and play some defense, because I think the offense is fine. I have no problem with that. They was fifth in the association last year, and so I'm expecting them to be better this year. And let's see how it goes. But I think this team gets it popping. NYC B Ball, my brother, thank you for the super chat.
Salute, man. Thank you so much.
Always for supporting the show financially, my man. NYC, thank you, my brother. Real talk. You know how we do. And salute to the chat, man. And like I said, man, y'all make sure the streets are buzzing. CT is in the chat. And make sure y'all hit that brother up over there, man. Throw them like, subscribe over there, my brother, man. You know how we do it. But yeah, man, we're gonna go over starting lineups and analysis in a few minutes, man. All that good stuff. So, like I said, I'm just excited that we're in the building, really getting it popping with y'all, man. It's opening night. Chris is in the building. Queen Chris is in the building. Salute to Chris. Chris was popping, man. Real talk. But I'm just excited that it's some big basketball that counts. And I'm gonna be laser focused on this team. And like I said, Mike Brown is somebody who I want to see what he's gonna do. I want to see how he's going to conduct this orchestra we got here. If we can conduct an orchestra like the symphony and get it popping, make them play some Beethoven or something. Let's get it. OG. Let's do it, man. Let's go ahead and get to the finals, and let's see how it goes. Like I said, it's one game at a time. But, like I said, we like to predict. So I'm a predictor, and I'm predicting my boy to get up there and get it popping this year, man. I think they'll be way better than last year coming out the gate, because we hopefully Mitchell Robinson only miss a game, but him and Josh Hart, we coming out the gate not missing Mitchell Robinson for 65 game. Though I'm disappointed he's not playing right now. I'm just disappointed with that. But I understand. It's about the journey, not the sprint. So I rather, if you're gonna be out now, but don't be out when it all counts. But I still looking for him to have a good year. I think when the Swiss Army knife Josh Hart get back, he pick up where he left off last year. The man with the triple double threat last year, 11, 12 triple doubles last year. Swiss Army does everything. So him in that second unit, if that's what it's gonna be, that's going to be electrifying as well. I'm really liking that, man. I like him, Deuce McBride, and Jordan Clarkson. I like that. I really do. I think the cats can go out there and get it popping. And Yabusele good with the three, and Deuce McBride good with the three. So we got two guys in that 3-point in that second unit who knocked the ball out at 37% or better. And you leave Josh Hart open, he'll hit it. And I think if you leave my man Jordan Clarkson, though he's like a 33-point career, but I still think if you leave him open, he'll knock it down, especially playing in the Garden. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's get over the injury report and everything. I'll open up the panel in a minute. Let's go through all the analysis and get the starting lineups and stuff, man. We get back at it. It's Divine, it's Shot Powers, it's the chat. It's opening day, ladies and gentlemen. New York Knicks, Cleveland Cavaliers at the world most famous arena in about another half hour. It's about to go down, man. I'm super excited. I hope y'all are excited as well. It's Knicks and Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Hopefully it's a prelude to the Eastern Conference Finals in the building this year, man. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, man, I think this thing's going to be major lit today. I know the city is out there, just like the streets is buzzing out there. I know it is, man. So let's see how they're going to do it tonight. Shaw Power, it should be fun. The Garden going to be electric. The city going to be electric, man. And I just think it's going to be a fun one tonight, real talk. So let's see how it goes, and we get it popping. Man, here with some stats. Let's get into these stats and everything right quick. Then we get back at it, man. Open up the panel. I want to get in here and we can get it popping for sure. Shaw Power, there you go right there. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, team stats. Last year's stats, ladies and gentlemen, they was 64-18. We were 51-31. They were first in the Eastern Conference. We were third. They were 30-11. We were 24-17, 27-14 at home. Excuse me. They were 30-11 on the road. They were first in the offense rating last year. We were fifth in the offense rating last year. They was 8th in defense rating last year. We were 13th in defense rating. Overall, third, and they were third in the lead in that rating. I mean, we was 8th. So it's a lot of variables in these stats here because, like I said, we didn't have my man for 3/4 of the year, but just by who was there, who wasn't there, this is what the stats last year ended up with for these two teams, Shaw Powers, and we was right there close, man. I like it. I think I was telling you the past game. I want to see over 20 wins. I don't want to see 51 and 31. I want to see something like 60 and 20 something. You know what I mean, or whatever. I really I want to see the Cats really get it, put more in the win column this year. And have less losses, just like Cleveland did last year, 64-18. So overall, we still had a decent season. They had a pretty good season last year. Let's see how we're going to change that tune this year. Team leaders last year, real quick. Donovan Mitchell, 24 games. Jalen Brunson, 26. Jared Allen, 9.7 rebounds. Big Cat, they had 13 a game last year. Darius Garland, 6.7 assists. Jalen Brunson had 7.3 assists. That wasn't bad numbers for Jalen Brunson assist wise. And and hopefully get up more this year with the way they playing in the system. And hopefully we got these guys to be on their game scoring the ball this year. If they field goal percentage stay up relatively close to 50% this year, I think the assists will go up because the shots that Mikal might not have been hitting sometime last year, he probably hit them this year. Or nobody, so on and so be it, whoever he passed the ball to. But that wasn't bad, 7.3 assists last year for Jalen Brunson. He did a good job there. The previous matchup against some guys, man, like I said, they beat us all 4 games last year, but the last game they beat us 108-102. So it is what it is, man. And this year, hopefully it'll be a different tune. Then they kind of burgundy drip tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the white drip tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the New York Knicks. Projected starter for them guys tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Donovan Mitchell, Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter, Jared Allen, and Evan Mobley. They got that big 7 front line right there starting all year this year. Look at 18 last year, 13. So like I said, that's the reason why I liked it, the Mitchell Robinson and Big Cat starting lineup, because that front line is 2 7-footers, and they do put up some rebounding numbers there and there, and they also scored the ball in double digits. So that and when you play teams like that, that's when you want to see a lineup like we have with Mitchell Robinson and Big Cat, because I think Big Cat does what Mobley doing even better. I think Mitchell Robinson can do what Jared Allen do it just as good, if not better. And if we can get them points up to Mitchell Robinson, get them points up to 10-10, then we win. For us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Clarkson seems like he might be projected to start, subject to change. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, and Big Carl Anthony Towns are going to be playing the 5 spot for us tonight. If that's the case, like I said, it could be changed by game time start. If anybody got any more information, then y'all let me know. Right now on the injury report, guys, Darius Garland, DeAndre Hunter, he game time decision. Darius Garland is out, and Max Strauss might be out for the season, if I'm not mistaken. For the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, game time decision. Anunoby, Josh Hart is out with a back problem. Mitchell Robinson rest. Big Carl Anthony Towns, game time decision, but I think he's going to play tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So pretty much, man, there you go right there with the game analysis, all that. With Shaw Powers, pretty much what I expected. Mitchell Robinson out, my man is out. So we got to see who's going to come here and fill these voids tonight. And hopefully that we still have enough to get this thing popping.
Yeah, we got enough to do it. And it could be so many mix-ups and who could start or whatever. You could still have Deuce starting tonight. Maybe they might want to do a 2 big man lineup and go with Hakaparty. Or maybe they want to start Dewara. Why not? You know what I mean? I think he's still young, but he looks like he could maybe come in for a couple of minutes. Who knows what they're going to start with right now with Mitch being out. But I think we have enough people to back up some people to get in there and play some good basketball. We are hurt and they're hurt too. But we got some guys in there that can score the basketball. And we got some guys that can play some good defense. And no matter how he starts the game tonight, it makes a difference who starts, but it always makes a difference who finishes. So I'm waiting to see how he finishes the game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. One thing I do like about Mike Brown, he won't hesitate to play guys like that. And that's a good thing. He's different from Tibbs, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to play whoever he think can help you win the game. That's one thing I can truly say. So you might see one of them guys there tonight. Whether it's Hawk Porty or Dewara or Daddy or Coley, all depends what the situation might call for. Somebody get in foul trouble, you might need to go to one of them guys. If he feel like he see a matchup that can work in their favor, he might play him. So that's a good thing. I like Dewara, man. I'm big on him. I'm a Daddy guy, and I like Tyler Coley. But I think Dewara got the type of game to play in New York with that live, the versatility to get up and down the floor, he defend, he linky. So let's see if we can spend a year getting some time every now and then or get some time, and then by next year the man be ready to take another step in his maturation. But I like the Warrior though. I just think he got the size I need to play up in this game, man. So hopefully next year he find a way to crack that rotation for sure. You know what I mean? And we have a good rookie season shot power that changes the game. That means, do I have to bring? Can I? Yabusele got a player option. I mean a team option. One of them. Do I? Is necessary to bring him back if the Warrior wind up popping? You know what I mean? Is it necessary to bring back this guy if he pops? So I want to see one of them young guys we got, if they get a chance tonight, go in there, play your A game, help the team win. Just do something that's tangible, that's going to bring about some positive results to what we're trying to do tonight. And that's how the young guys got to do it. But I'm looking forward to him. I like him, man. I'm really excited about this thing tonight, man. I'm really looking forward to what Cat going to do with Mobley. Well, not Cat. Now Cat going to be playing, most likely going to play Jared Allen tonight due to the fact that Mitchell Robinson is out. So how are they going to split that game? What is Anunoby going to do against Mobley? Take him out. One thing I do like about Cat and Anunoby against their bigs, they both could take him out there. So that could benefit us in a sense, ladies and gentlemen. If Anunoby can get the three ball going out there, if Josh Hart can get out there with his shot, not Josh Hart, I meant to say Big Cat can get out there with his shot, that means them big boys got to leave that paint. You know what I mean? And then we might hopefully got some chances with open lane going down there for Josh Hart and them to get down there and get, not Josh Hart, I mean Jalen Brunson and Mikal them to get down there and get some buckets, because we pulling these big boys out of there. So I'm going to see how they implement the game plan from an offense standpoint against these big boys. But then on the flip side, we got to make sure that when they go down in the paint, I'm kind of comfortable, because I still think Anunoby is above average defender. And I think Jared Allen is not nothing to worry about from an offense skill standpoint, though he got dunks and jump hooks. Long as Cat don't put himself in a situation where he pick up a couple of early fouls or something. Other than that, I like that big matchup back there. Obviously, Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell. I'm going Jalen Brunson all day, every day. I just think nice as Donovan Mitchell is, until he get past what Jalen Brunson could do. Jalen Brunson got to the Western Conference Final and the Eastern Conference Finals. Until Donovan Mitchell get there, I'm never going to put him over Jalen Brunson right now, though he's nice at what he do. But from a winning standpoint, he got a lot to prove. This is a big year for Donovan Mitchell shot powers. He haven't got that far yet. With Utah, with all that talent there, he got to I think Western Conference Finals maybe. But with all that talent there, now he got his talent over here. So Donovan Mitchell got to show and prove. But I like us there. You know what I mean? I really do. And then obviously with Mikal Bridges at the 2, I'm liking it. So I'm pretty comfortable with this team and playing against these guys tonight. Even though we missing Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart, they might be missing. But obviously they're missing Darius Garland, but they might not get DeAndre. Who knows? But other than that, I'm looking forward to a competitive game. First game of the season. I really want to see our guys get out there and try to win the game for the fan base and let everybody know, listen, we serious this year. We ain't come out here playing. We serious with it, and I hope they go out there and get it tonight.
Yeah, I don't think that the Knicks going to go out there and half step tonight. I think you're going to see guys put up a little bit more minutes tonight. I think you're going to see guys more engaged tonight. I think you're going to see excuse my French, a hell of a game from Mikal tonight. You know what I mean? From I don't want to say naysayers, but everybody thought Mikal had a bad year last year. In my opinion, I don't think he had a bad year. Yeah, 18. I mean, anyway, I think he's going to have a better year this year than he had last year. In my opinion, I'm hoping for him to have one because of the style of basketball. He's more free to do what he wants to do now. He doesn't have to shoot from the corner or he can shoot where he wants to now. He can make a move when he needs to. I mean, he's almost like giving the green light, at least in the preseason. That's what it looks like to me. So he's going to be a guy that I look at tonight. You know what I mean? And I think OG, I'm not sure. Is OG out tonight?
No, he was game time decision, but I think he's playing, though.
Game time. And so was Cat. So I think both those guys may play tonight. So we will miss Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson to the fullest, but not full enough. You know what I mean? We have some guys to fill up the thing. It's just that we have to use guys earlier. You know what I mean? That may not have proven themselves, if you want to say it like that. But I'm willing to see if they can prove themselves now. They ain't got no choice now, right? It's game time, baby. Let's get it.
Real talk. Yo, salute to the chat. JJ47K, Nick Yak, size 9. Doug Fresh, salute to the chat. A size 9. I think Josh Hart got hurt in the preseason, fell down on his back or something. So that's understandable. In that game against who they played, I know it was one of them teams we played last year, Detroit or somebody. He fell down and got injured. Mitchell Robinson, they said they keeping him out just because of his load management. I don't understand at the beginning of this first game of the season, a game like this here. But But that's what they doing, size 9. So that's the only thing I really could tell you. And I think Anthony Edwards didn't play last night. Not Anthony Edwards. Somebody didn't play. Well, LeBron is out for a long time. It happens. There's injuries. I mean, what can we do? This part of sports and everything like that. I mean, you can get hurt in preseason, camp, practice, whatever. And right now, we didn't know Josh Hart with that fall. He took it in the preseason. He's going to be out a couple of games. Other than that, man, it's all good. Celso was good. Porto was popping. My man Celso in the building was good. Porto. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun game. It's Knicks basketball, ladies and gentlemen. It's just what's interesting about the night. Let's say we beat Cleveland without Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart, Chop Powell. That's a good look as well. So no matter who is there, the next man up. You know what I mean? We got our core there. Them big four there. So everything else around it just got to get in and get in pocket. That's all.
Exactly, and I think that tonight to have a opening night at Madison Square Garden with some of these new guys that we have on the team, I'm pretty sure that they're going to try to come out and perform. And these guys are professional. These guys are not young guys. I'm talking about Yabusele and Clarkson. These guys are veterans. And I mean, these guys and Shamif also. These guys are veterans. These guys ain't 1-2 years in the league and nothing like that. These guys have been fought through this thing for a long time. You know what I mean? Yabusele been played the league, went away and came back. You know what I mean? So these guys are 20-something years old. They're going to come in here at the Garden and want to perform for us. They're going to want to perform for us. So that's what I want to see. I want to see them get out here and perform for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real talk, man. Yo, salute to the chat again, man. Salute to everybody. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Hit your like, subscribe for your boys. Real talk, we appreciate y'all, man. I'm looking for a good game tonight, man. Pros and cons of the game is like, it's the first game of the season. There's gonna be a lot of energy. They're gonna be amped. They're gonna be amped. They're high off sugar. They just high off sugar tonight. You know what I mean? So you might get somebody throwing up quick shots. Shots might not fall right then and there because the adrenaline, the energy, the blood pressure's up, everything. It's just one of them nights. This opening night in Madison Square Garden in New York City, in the world's most famous arena. It don't get no Anthony Ave. If we don't give you butterflies because we a city that loves Knicks basketball. You know what I mean? We bleed orange and blue. You know what I mean? And it's like putting on a pair of shoes for us, a way of life. Knicks basketball is a way of life for me. You know what I mean? So I'm always amped about the season. I don't care when it is. If I see a uniform that says Knicks playing basketball, I'm there. Doing it my whole life because I just love Knicks basketball. You know what I mean? That's what you're raised up on. Really raised up on it. So tonight I'm like a kid in a candy store. And even though it's a regular season, but I know this is where it all starts at. It starts tonight, and we'll see where it go after 82 games from now. Hopefully it'll be 98 games. You know what I mean? 16 in the playoffs, and there you go. You know what I mean? But I'm ready for it, man. I got high expectations for the team. I think they good. I'm just hoping that Mike Brown's system works out for us. And it all gels like Jay Tola said, the Italian gel. Hopefully form like Voltron and everything just connect. And, we win some games. Make us happy. I want to come in here and Knicks will talk about a lot of the good things that the Knicks did that night instead of saying Knicks sucked that night. You know what I mean? We definitely wanted to be more pros and cons in this season, man. So let's hope they go out there and perform, man. I think the team is good. We'll see when they throw the ball up tonight. What I'm looking for tonight, I'm just looking for everybody to be on an adrenaline rush. I want to see the Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson battle. I want to see what Big Cat want to do, but I also want to see what our bench going to do. Like I said, I know what Anunoby and all these guys can do. I want to see what Haka Purdy going to do if he get burned tonight, if being that Mitch is out. I want to see if it's going to be the Wara or Cone Daddier, you know what I mean, or Shamit. I'm really them the guys I'm really looking for to see how they're going to respond in their first game of the season, because them guys that we're going to be dependent on in our second unit to try to make us a better team this year. So let's see how it goes. I'm all for it, man. Let's go out there and open up a can of whoop, after night. Let Cleveland know this is for you. Shit, we in the building. Knicks is real talkers in the building. The chat is in the building. Knicks is in the building in about another half hour. Let's get this thing going, man. Real talk. I'm really happy about this here. So I got the Knicks doing a thing tonight, man. What I want to see is Mike Brown's pace tonight. I want to see Jalen Brunson and them do what they do. See them knock down a bunch of them threes. Get the transition offense going. Easy buckets. Assist numbers be up over 27. Then at 30 assists a game. I'm looking for Knicks to put up some good assist numbers this year. Don't get me wrong, we're playing a good defense over there, at least on the front line. I don't think Donovan Mitchell and them defense is that good, but DeAndre Hunter and my man Mobley and Jared Allen can hold it down though. But so that's why I'm looking for our guys in the backcourt see if they can exploit some of the things they got out there tonight and get it popping. I think looking for Mikal to have a big game this year, especially a big game tonight, I meant to say. Overall, I just want to see how our team play a meaningful game. Mike Brown, sister tonight, shot powers. I think we just got to rebound that ball. We missed it to believe it or not, was crazy. We missing our second and third best rebounders, ladies and gentlemen. Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart. So, Josh Hart was down at double-digit rebounding last year. So that's a lot. We missing down at 20 rebounds from them guys. So I'm really expecting the committee to go in there tonight and just rebound that basketball by committee. I want to see Hockey out there trying to get 8 or 9. Yabusele need to crash the board tonight. We missing some guys that's key in there when it comes to rebounding. And we're going to see how they're going to do it tonight, man. But I still think we got enough firepower to beat them because they're missing guys too, shot powers.
Yeah, I mean, they got some guys out. We got some guys out, but we got some guys that can play some basketball. We still have 4 guys.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, we have a whole lot of backup. Let's get out there and play some basketball. I'm expecting Deuce McBride to have a better year than he had last year because of the injuries he had last year. I'm putting Deuce McBride almost at 14 points a game. So I think Clarkson's going to be around 12, 14 points a game. I think Josh Hart's going to be around 12, 14 points a game. I think Yabusele's going to be about 8 points a game. I mean, so let's get it. I'm ready. I'm ready to see the second unit more so than the first unit because I know what to expect from the first unit. I think Brunson's going to be more inclined with Cat this year. I think he's and Mikal and OG, all of them are going to look better this year because they know where everybody's going to be. So I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, real talk. Let me bring my man in the building. You know how it is, man. It's JC to the one, the chosen one is in the building, man. It's like Jay Chosen, my man. What's popping? What's good, my brody? What's good?
Chilling, and coming in the last second, right quick. Put me in, coach. Put me in.
I got you, brother.
What I'm saying? Yeah, thank you, coach. I appreciate it. I've been waiting all year for this. Let me taking it off. Here we go.
Yeah, we need another big body.
Yeah, I got the big body. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to hit him on the knees a little bit to get him a little bit lower. I know, I'm not as tall, but man, definitely another big body. When I took a look, I was making a lineup. And I was like, man, Huck a party starting? I was like, I said, that's I didn't expect that, but I didn't realize why he was doing it. To me, and for the very beginning, I was like, Mike Brown surprised the crap out of me with that. But again, they're just saying what Mitch has rest. That he's just resting or something.
Yeah. I was like, beginning of the season though.
I mean, what are you resting for on the first day? I mean, I don't get it. That's scary.
Mitch must have hurt that foot. He must have hurt that foot.
Okay. I'm telling you, it is a
bunny. There's no way he hasn't played. He hasn't played in. He hasn't been. I haven't even seen him on the sidelines. You seen him on the sidelines? No, right?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
Right, so I think he might have tweaked that ankle or something like that. It must be. Why wouldn't they? With the first game against the team that we wanted Mitch to start, he's not going to play against Cleveland? I don't know. I think he hurt his foot.
Cleveland, the one he dominated in that playoff series, the one that he went so hard at. This is game one. This is the first. This is Mike Brown debut. This is all that, Clarkson debut. There's all these people debut. This is supposed to be Mitch's shining moment. He's got to be not healthy, not fully healthy. And, to be honest, I don't want to, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say nothing because I don't want to be a speculator because I only play doctor on TV, right? I only play doctor on TV. I don't play, I don't want to play, I don't want to do it in real life. We don't know what's going on with him. Let's pray to I only believe in one God, but this is for fun. Let's pray to the Nick God that it's just something real simple because he was looking real good and he was moving real good, and we need him on this team. No matter what I felt in the past, he showed me something the last few, last year when he came back healthy. And that whole vertical side to side thing became real. And it, I'll tell you what, though. A lot of things in life happen when other people's they take advantage of other people's issues. We might see a Huck that we never knew he had in that we didn't know he had in him.
Let's get it.
Let's get it with Huck. I'm with Huck doing that. He could have literally went the which also shows me that he's probably going to do double big man. If he put Huck in instead of like somebody else and did like last year, like Hart, that type. I know he's not there either, but like that. And they went with Huck instead of putting Towns in at center. That also leads me to believe that's what he's looking to do also in the future. The Mitch double big type of thing like that. But I'm with you, Devon, and so I'm looking for more. I'm looking for a good year from, I think, Bridges. The big deal about McHale is that he had to find where he fit in, and he didn't realize that he didn't need to do that. He just needed to play his game, and I think now he knows that where he fits in and how he plays his game. And I'm hyped. I'm hyped as hell.
Yeah, me too. I tell you, what they said, when opportunity knocks, you got to walk through the door. And
right.
the young man been building for this thing for a long time. Said he worked on a jump hook game over the summer. He worked on some things. So I mean, like I said, and he know the system. Well, he don't know the system. It's a new system. Excuse me, I'm thinking of Tibbs, but he's a professional ball player now, and he got some good dudes around him to teach him. I mean, you learn from a guy like Big Cat, you learn from Mitchell Robinson, from Mark Bryant, you learn from a lot of guys who know how to play the center position in the NBA and that played at a high level. So Haka Purdy, not only that he got good toolage over him, he got guys who know how to do this thing. So it ain't like he going up in a preseason, you plan to get a bunch of rookies who on a team who's in the bottom of the NBA. You know what I mean? And they just got guys. Yeah, you want to
you got to figure it out.
Right. You want a team with a bunch of veterans who know how to play the game. So I expect Hawk Purdy, going in and do what he can do tonight. Play some defense with Jared Allen. Jared Allen's a big dude. He's a handful. But I'm expecting Hawk Purdy to go in there and just be Hawk Purdy. Run up and down the court. Here's how you beat Jared Allen. You like to get up and down the floor.
Yeah, and that's a good point, too. He can move.
Yeah. So you know what? When that ball come off that rim, get out there and make that man chase you down the floor.
That's right.
Hopefully Mike Brown's system translate to easy buckets, pace points, snatch the ball off the rim, push it up the court. Jared Allen can't run with you. You know what I mean? So, but obviously when you get down in the paint, obviously you get down in the paint, try to maximize your offense game. At least you could pull Jared Allen away from the basket a little bit. That way we might open up some lanes. Because I know Cat can do that against Mobley. Cat can go out there and sit out there all day at the 3-point line and work his way inside the paint if he need to. So I think we got a good chance with Hawk Purdy and my man Cat trying to open up that middle for Jalen Brunson tonight. Let's see how it goes. But he's going up against a guy, Jared Allen, who could definitely play the inside game pretty good over his career. So we'll see, Shop Howard. It all depends how it goes down. But I'm glad to see Hawk getting an opportunity tonight.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, however it is, fill it in, bring it in. If you want to bring two of the guys, is it too early? Bring the G League guys over here. They still on the team. If we need them in tonight, bring them over. Whatever we got to do. I want them to get out there and win. I want to see some pace basketball. I want to see them shoot over 43 pointers. I want to see them grab some rebounds. I want to see them hit the mid range. I want to see them get to the free throw line and shoot over 80%. I want to see all that tonight. I want to start from tonight. I'm picky tonight. I'm being picky tonight. I want them without Mitchell Robinson, without Josh Hart. I want them. They have enough players on this team to survive without those two guys right now. Right. Let's get it.
Right. It might make it harder, but they got enough. You know what I mean? It might make it harder, but they got enough. They got enough. Jay Choden, for me, what else I want to see tonight? I just want to see our bench, man. I just want to see our bench. I really do. I want to see the difference to me. I already know what our big guys can do. I know what our starting unit can do. They ain't, that's 25, 26, 24, 18, and 18. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I want to see with Clarkson how he going to fit in. I want to see if Yabusele can bounce back from the FIBA thing for the energy. To do some Brown was playing like he was playing in the preseason, knocking down shots, getting to the bucket, all that. And if one of the young guys got in, I want to see them do their thing. So I'm really keyed in on, to me tonight, Jay Chosen, Mike Brown and our bench. They're my keys to the game. That's what I'm really looking to see tonight for sure.
I agree with you. That those, to me, I agree with you as far as the keys. Mike Brown, to me, number one. Number two is that bench. I really want to see a great game out of the two guys. I really like to see a great game out of. We know what you're going to get out of Towns. We know what we're going to get out of the captain. We know what we're going to get. I want to see, and that's why the Mitch thing is, if Huck could do what, be serviceable and still make that lane available when Cat pulls out and how he sets picks. Yeah, Yabusele can help him out doing that, and that's why the second unit is such a big deal. But now that he's starting, the backup big, he ain't gonna stay in too long. I don't believe. He might
not even start Hucker Purdy. He might start Dewara. I'm telling you, this guy is. He might start Dewara or Deuce. I don't think he starts Hucker Purdy. In my opinion.
But right now on the thing I'm looking at, it says he's starting Hucker Purdy.
He says he's starting Hucker Purdy. Oh,
it's what it says on the score thing.
I think you have to stop. You have to start Hucker Purdy. You can't put them 6 foot guards in there with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. They'll kill us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't put double. I agree 100% with you. I wouldn't have done that.
In there. Yo, you put Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, Cat, and Deuce or Jordan Clarkson, Jared Allen to have a double-double in the first quarter.
Right.
They can't. That's too big.
Yeah.
And
too big.
Yeah.
And Cat might and then the foul issue too would have came into effect. Let Huck get the fouls.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong, they might not do it. I'm not denying they might start juicing somebody. I'm just saying, but to me, it would be foolish to me if they did that. Not say he might start Dewara or he might start Deuce, he might start Clarkston. But
it could be.
I think from my perspective, I hope Mike Brown don't do that. I hope Mike Brown put Hot Purdy in there, let him battle Jared Allen, center versus center, go at it, and then it could, because anybody gonna get burned though. That's a good thing. Shaw Powell and Jay Children, they all gonna get burned because we decimate. We got 2 guys out of the rotation players.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have 2 non-rotational players in there tonight. So I'm happy about that. I hope DeWara get me. I would love to see DeWara. So Shaw Powell, if he started DeWara, let me give it to Jay Children. He got to have more time than us because he came in late. But if he, I wouldn't have a problem with Cat, DeWara, and Anunoby and Mikal. I would have a problem.
That is the lineup I would have went with. That's where I would have went with.
Because you don't mess up the second unit now.
Yeah,
now you start DeWara, you don't start. You still got your same 5 in the second unit. Now you still got Hucker Purdy. Then you still got Yabas. I mean, you still got Hulk. You still got Yabo. You still got Juice. You still got Clarkson, and you could use Picone. I mean, you could use Daddier. You could use Shaman. You got a couple of other options that you could use in that second unit because of Josh Hart. You know what I mean? So I'm saying this. I'm just saying.
I think
you might see Picone start. Picone started one game this year.
I don't think Jameson and the other cats might not be up there though.
That's what I said too. I'm not sure if they up there. If they're available, I still would have them on the roster. They'd be right on the bench, ready, suited up. Yeah. You got 41 games to play. You're gonna play one tonight.
The thing is, I wanted to stick our foot off in there. I wanted to break it off in their backside and not having Mitch start that and use rest as it. I can see why they would do that because they don't want us to be all all the naysayers and flustered and all that other stuff like that. That he may be hurt or injured or something like that.
Thanks, President.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna say this, man. Yeah, he definitely. It was already written on this thing that he's the starter. Actually, used him. I'm using him in a lineup on FanDuel because I think he's going to go off. I think he's going to give it his all tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The only person I couldn't see was Diawara because I actually think Diawara is going to ball tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Being 6'9", being able to get in there like that, needing tonight, especially needing that power forward help.
Let's do this. It's 7 o'clock. You know it's about to go down. I'll start with you, and we go around to the shot, and we're gonna get ready to get it popping in the Metropolitan. Let's get it. Yeah, Jay.
Right.
It's on you, my brother.
All right. My bad. Coming in late. I was in the middle of working on that. Listen, man, it's New York Knicks basketball. It's New York Knicks basketball. 25-26 season. We about to start. I think we're looking at possibly the Eastern Conference Finals tonight. I love the fact that the youngsters have a chance to play, and I think that we're going to really take it to them as hard as we can, and we're gonna have a great games out of our regulars, and I'd love to see what the bench is going to do. I think we're going to get doubles. We're going to get double digits from at least Clarkson and probably maybe Yabo. I'm going to go. Here we are. I'm going to go 121-113 New York Knicks. 121-113 New York Knicks.
I like that. Shot Powers. How's your boy?
Haven't done that in a while. Ooh.
Control the pace. Grab some rebounds. Hit your free throws. I'm good with about 28 to 30 assists tonight. Mm-hmm. I'm real big on rebounding the basketball tonight, but pace is my main focus tonight. I want to see some pace tonight. I want to see them 43 pointers that we're talking about tonight. I want us to shoot 43 pointers and hit 20 of them, hit 18 of them, something like that. That's the type of numbers I want tonight. With that being said, I'm looking for Mikal to have a good game, and I got the Knicks winning 118-104 New York Knicks. 118-104 New York Knicks. Let's get it.
Good money. That's good money. And listen,
I like that too.
I know what it is, man. It's about to go down in the Metropolitan. Knicks and Cleveland Cavaliers Game 1 NBA 2025-26 season is full effect. Yes, indeed. Let's do it. Donovan Mitchell in the building, Mobley in the building, Big Cat in the building, Jalen Brunson in the building. It's about to go down in the city, ladies and gentlemen. It is on fire. We on fire. I'm excited about it. Listen, man, the Knicks got the Boston Celtics on Friday. Obviously we be popping off with that, and we look at the recap tomorrow night. But listen, man,
we're gonna be on like 5 days in a row.
Right. I think the New York Knicks tonight, ladies and gentlemen, energy off the chain. Play's gonna be electric. I think Shot Powers hit the nail on the head. No Josh Hart, no Mitchell Roberts. You got to rebound that basketball tonight against that big team down there in the front line. And we got to go out there and just, like Shot Powers, get them assists up, get them numbers up, push that pace, get that Mike Brown system in full effect tonight. It's going to take some. It's going to be some kinks in the arm a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't mastered yet. But for tonight, we want to be close as possible. So let's go out there and just formulate this thing, man. Get it going. Just get out there and electrify the garden, man. Get it popping. I'm going out on a limb tonight because I think this cat going to go out there and do the damn thing. I think Jalen Brunson goes off tonight in the garden. That's how we do it. I got the New York Knicks 120, the Cleveland Cavaliers 111, 120-111.
You and I are close on that one. You gave me the dollar. You gave me the dollar thing, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that means we keep it a buck.
Keeping it a buck. I like it. Keeping it a buck.
Y'all enjoy the game, man. Thank y'all for coming. Make sure y'all hit that button for your brothers, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You know we the OGs in here trying to give it to you all the time, man. But I'm happy. I'm excited about the game. Go have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the whole chat. NYC B-Ball, thank you for the super chat, my brother. Appreciate you for sure. Shot Powers, J Tool, I see y'all tomorrow night, man. Let's go ahead. We stick it down. Go New York, go New York, go. Let's get it. Enjoy the game, man. We'll see y'all in the next. Peace.
Peace.
You are now about to witness.
Knicks real talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual facts. It's your man, the Mr. Brand, his hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style this? Aiming at the mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. On the rip though, I side really cryptic, we locked them from the get-go. On this Nick show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KLT drip club leading up to tip off. We fuel by confidence, put your Nick content in beast mode like our charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Price Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, career popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the number one pregame show that's hitting like Soto. So picture the photo of your bros to the lens of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue sky. In Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the matters off the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms of fast and fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick shit assassin.
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flames throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flames throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flames throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire! He's on fire! He's on fire!